Wizards Nation, the tank is finally over. The tank is over. We lost, which means we secured the worst pick, which means now, even whatever happens on Sunday against the Cavaliers, even if we win, we will have the worst record in this season, which means we have a floor of 5. The tank is freaking over with, bruh. It's over with, man. We need to pat ourselves in the back. I want this to sink in because we've been wanting to rebuild since 2019. We didn't get it. It was delayed for 4 years. Why? I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. The Bradley Beal Dark Ages. Since 2023, we all entered this rebuild together with the objective of draft players, develop them, but damn it, let's lose and get a top draft pick. I want to show you this real quick because this might hit y'all hard. This really hit me hard. This is our records over the past year. In the past 3 seasons, depending if we win on Sunday or not, I mean, if we're playing against the Cavaliers, I mean, I don't know. We've won only 50 games. This was done by design. Let me put chat up real quick. In the past 3 years, we have been apathetic. I mean, like, we've been in a complicated ass situation where, of course, we were rooting for the young bucks in our roster to develop and play well, but not too well. This complicated ass scenario that we've been in, it's finally over. On today, April 10th, it was completed. Mission complete. In 2023, we only won 15 games. 2024, 18 games. Yet this year, so far, just 17 games. 3 years of this complicated ass feelings in our head while watching the damn Wizards. 3 years. And honestly, if you're a psychopath like me, since 2022, honestly, since 2019, even 2018, since 2019, when the Wizards were trotting out that false hope product under the Tommy Shepard era, in March basketball, it's like late February basketball, I was just like, you know what? We're not going anywhere. Let's improve our draft position. Let's lose. So I've been having this complicated ass feeling since 2019. Bro, that's 7 years. 7 years. Tonight that ends. Tonight that ends. This feeling of us being in this limbo, over with. Next year, we officially start. We come into every game not expecting, but demanding our players to like give out their all, best effort every single second. I'm not saying we're going to win a chip next year. No. Or even, playoffs or a second round. No. But just this overall complicated ass feeling that we've been in, especially since 2023. But for psychopaths like me, 2019, we are now this close. Phase 1 is done. Phase 2 is 1 month from today. Fuck, May 10th. Phase 3 is the end of June with the draft. I'm not even anxious on Phase 3. I know Will Dawkins got us. Phase 2. We are there, dude. It feels like a weight. I mean, like tonight, like granted, yesterday's game pretty much cemented it for us. But I feel like tonight, a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders. Like officially. Like having to watch my team and have them, not root for them, but like obviously, want them to lose for the betterment of the future. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, dude. It's so hard. It sucks. But damn it, this is what we've wanted. And the tank was done, and it was done to a T this year, dude. Round of applause to everybody, y'all. Round of applause to everybody. We survived it. We survived it, dude. We got to, let me see what Chad's saying. We can finally stop explaining to people why we want to lose, says Antmo Cash. Dylan James says, we escaped that Brad Beal Supermax purgatory. Yep. Been watching the Wizards since I was a kid, and now I'm 31, and I'm tired of the same shit, says Charles. It's fucking really how we lose a fire, Keith. Imagine if I was your brother. What if we are? We're a fucking joke. Oh, come on. This is done by design, Charles. This is done, but this is all by design. All by design. All by design. Don't let this season get to you regarding, don't let the losing get to you. Don't. What got me was 2020, 2021, winning 34 games, a false hope product. Even if we made the playoffs, we're going to get swept in the first round. That's what got me. That we've all wanted this. We all wanted to rebuild because we knew we were going nowhere. We got it, and we did it for 3 years. Ted Leonsis gave us 3 years. He gave us 3 years. Hey, as much crap that I give to Ted, fuck it. He deserves, he stuck with this for the past 3 years. May 10th, I'll be burning sage and incense, says Jeremiah World Peace. Man, I just had to show that, y'all. We lost, by the way. Who cares? Done by design. But we got the worst record. And let me turn this thing on real quick. Now it's time. Like I said, for phase 3 come June, I'm not worried. Dawkins has shown me enough where I'm just I know he's not going to give me a fucking Johnny Davis type ass pick. He's not. Wherever we land, I know he's going to cook. I might be too overconfident on him, perhaps. Yeah, perhaps. But it seems like Dawkins and not screw me, but Dawkins and most of the Wizards fan base just see eye to eye on almost everything. Dawkins might be in his chat, actually. Whatever he does, I'm just damn it, I would have done that too. And I'm not saying I'm a smart ass, but I'm just no, this is my type of prospect. Well, wait, this is Dawkins' type of prospect as well. And not just my prospect, screw me, but the unanimous Wizards fan base consensus prospect, the type of guys that we will go after, Dawkins covets. I'm fine with whatever we pick top 5, says Los Huevos. Uptown Dre says Keith will be back, but might be a dead man walking. Anyways, before I get to the game, today, it was Bub Carrington. Bub dropped 30. Hey, Bub can go for 50 on Sunday. I don't care. He can go for that game winner. Bilal Coulibaly had an awesome game. 25 points in 22 minutes. 9 of 16 from the field. 2 of 3 for the 3. 5 rebounds, 5 assists. If this is it for Bilal, I like to think he should. Why not play on Sunday? As long as, everything's good injury-wise. Why not? Who? Trey Johnson didn't play tonight. Hardy didn't play tonight. Champagny, Davuch. On Sunday, there's nothing to lose. If you're not injured, if you are 100%, play. As a matter of fact, on Sunday, let's go out with a bang. Let's whoop them. Fucking bring back Keyshawn George, Sarr, Anthony Davis, Trey. I'm just playing. No, they're not going to come back. But, go out with a bang. You know what I mean? Bub Carrington, this will be lovely. A game winner. Do it. This one, we will all be on board with. Jimmy Goldshaw says, no injuries in the final game, please. Yes. If you are slightly injured, don't play. I don't want to see you. But if you have had those phantom injuries and you've been held back, Champagny might play finally 30-plus minutes on freaking Sunday. Champagny might finally play his deserved 30-plus on Sunday. Let me show you this real quick, though, regarding Coach Keefe, because this awesome article came out from Josh Robbins from The Athletic. And I don't know if y'all read it, but I'm going to read you guys some parts of it. He gave some insight regarding Coach Keefe. So it says here, This article came out yesterday, by the way. Highly recommend. I'm not gonna read all of it to you guys. Go to Josh Robbins' Twitter page. He dropped this bomb-ass article. He says right here, there's a couple of parts that are definitely noteworthy. Winger said, I think Brian has done a remarkable job. I think Brian has done everything we've asked him to do. He's developed young athletes. He's built a culture of competitiveness, accountability, togetherness, and joy. He marches out every day, coaches these guys on both ends of the floor. He's built an amazing coaching staff. I'm very, very pleased with the job that Brian has done. That's from President Michael Winger. My president. Motherfucker. So it says here, the Wizards expect to have at least 2 high-impact veteran players in the rotation next year, obviously being AD and Trae Young. Where there was some... If Keefe remains as coach, he will be the central voice in trying to turn around a team that, with 2 games remaining, ranks 29th in defense, allowing 121 points per 100 possessions this season. But it says, at the same time, it's unfair to judge Keith's job's performance by customary measures due to roster construction. That's definitely true. There's a couple. All right, here we go. Front office officials have signaled that despite the presence of Young and Davis, and despite the goal of being more competitive next year, the Wizards will remain focused on player development. Though Young and Davis are expected to lead the way next year, the team's long-term future will revolve around more young players already at hand and on June's the first round pick to begin in June. So that right there is awesome to hear. Not going to lie. I mean, I did expect this. I said in my Anthony Davis video, in my head, I was just like, do not let Anthony Davis dictate your offseason. He said what he said in that podcast. He had to say it. It was the AD confessions. He had to say what he had to say. Like, he did his thing. Much respect to him. He should feel that way. Damn it. He's 33 years old, 10-time All-Star, Hall of Famer in the making. But still, I'm not letting Anthony Davis dictate my offseason. And the fact that it says here again, this is from Josh Robbins, front office officials have signaled that despite the presence of Young, the goal will be still remain focused on player development. Don't throw away everything that you've done so far in the past 3 years. The goal still should be player development while also, freaking trying to win every night. You know what I mean? For all the players that we have on our roster, don't trade away somebody that you're still high on or high on in general for a veteran just to appease Anthony Davis. No. Hell no. What's all these emojis? Yeah, Doug, you're better. But yeah, this is a great article. Highly recommend you guys read it from Josh Robbins. But I guess you could say I did need that assurance. This assurance coming after the Anthony Davis podcast still lets me know that Will Dawkins still has his mind at the task at hand for the future. No one is going to change his blueprint. I don't want any Wizards on 80s TV show, says Jimmy Go Outside. Yeah, he has one. He has like is it on Bleacher Report? This man got some, I think it's like a prank show. What is he, the next Ashton Kutcher? The heck? He better not prank G Wiz, I'll tell you that much. G Wiz will sue, but don't do G Wiz dirty, man. Uptown Journal, I thought we were the worst defensive team this season. Utah got that shit. Yeah. Anyways, I'm done with this website. This website, over with. Done. The only thing we need this website from now on is to do sim lotteries. So I'm going to do 5 sim lotteries. 1. Fucking hell, boy. 2. Okay. Okay. Fuck. So in 5 sims, I land at 5 3 times and at 3 2 times. I just I don't. I'm pretty sure you guys know these odds because you guys are all crazy like me. But the lottery odds per pick is just so insane, man. I do not understand why they have it like this. So now that we know where we're gonna pick, basically, I mean, not where we're gonna pick. Now that we know our floor, we have a 47.9% chance, even with the worst record in the NBA, that we're gonna land at 5. So Harsley says, yeah, and all these numbers accumulate to 52. 52% that we land at top 4, 48% basically that we land at 5. It's essentially just a freaking, coin flip. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? The 5th spot should be like 35% maybe. But why you got to make it so high of 48? This part has always baffled me. I'm just like, what are you trying to do? Like, is this like the I don't know, man. It's just like so annoying, man. It's so annoying. Then again, though, like the Pacers, everybody in the top 3 has the same odds as us. It's just that we have a floor of 5. And the Pacers and Nets have a floor of 6 and 7. So going to the draft, I mean, like now we can start cooking. Like now we can start daydreaming realistically. I mean, odds are right now, things can change, but the top 5 players will be the usuals, DeBonsa, Wilson, Peterson, Boozer, and it's looking like Darius Acuff is going to be there in the top 5. Now, I feel like the only player, or maybe, I mean, I think Keaton Wagler can definitely contend Acuff for being a top 5 pick. As a matter of fact, like between Acuff and Keaton Wagler, I think Wagler's more of a Dawkins type player, positional size, but like, I'm putting Kingston Flemings as a dark horse. I'm not saying Fleming's going to be top 4, but if a team lands at 5 who really likes him, I wouldn't be surprised. But I think odds are that it's Darius Acuff as the 5th player in this top 5 class. So, I don't know. What do y'all think? Now we can start cooking. So, my overall dream scenario was, all right, we land at 5. I mean, not this is worst luck scenario. We land at 5, but we still have, in my opinion, an avenue to move up by trading from 5 to 4. I think so. Maybe 3, but it all depends on the team. So we can still manifest our destiny. So even if we get scorned, I'd like to think there is an avenue to trade up from 5 to 4. I mean, it depends on the team, but in this draft class, if we get scorned, I'm saying I'm putting all my chips on the table and moving up as far as I can. I know I keep saying that in my every single freaking stream, but I'm just like, it has to be that. Jimmy Goes says Darius Acuff is jumping up to someone above 5, in my opinion. Yeah. I was basically saying Acuff being not at 5, but top 5 in general. Now, we've seen reports of Acuff being, projected to be even over Darren Peterson. Some GMs like Acuff more than Peterson. Also, some GMs in general have him in the top 3, apparently, according to the reports. So, you never know. Caleb, I mean, like, if Acuff jumps, that means that somebody's going to slip. And it looks like it could be Caleb Wilson. And I would love him. But anyways, going back to this game, I mean, what is there to talk about? Let me see here. This was Keyshawn George today. Today was the last home game of the season. And what do you know? One of the young Bucks, one of the young leaders in our squad has this to say to the fans on the last home game. Here we go.
What's up, Wiz fans? In this last home game of the season, just want to say a little word on the behalf of my teammates, the staff, and the whole organization. Just thanking you guys for the support for the whole season. and super excited to see you guys next year for a new season. So thanks for your support, and go Wiz.
Hey, man. I'm saying it like Keyshawn George is going to be one of those players in our roster. He's going to be like the gel player. He's going to make everybody get on board. He's going to be one of the big leaders of our team, if not the leader of our team. I'm not saying he's going to be the best player, but like every single interview that I see, every single time I see somebody like a rookie or like Trey Johnson and Will Riley, they're always saying Keys. They always look up to Key. They always look up to Key. Key is one of those dudes. He's one of the leaders, man. And them trotting out Key to talk to the fan base at the very end of the season. Shout out to Key, man. Great sophomore season for Keyshawn George. No sophomore slump. No sophomore. Only gains here. Only gains. Who's texting me? Oh, piss off. Put chat up real quick. But yeah. Tonight, 8-man rotation again. Jameer played 31 minutes. 7 points, 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from the 3, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. Coop, 11 points in 20 minutes. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's like feeling apathetic in the midst of watching your favorite team play. It's over with now. It's over with. That feeling is gone. Next year, when we lose, we are going to feel it. We are going to feel it. I don't know how competitive y'all are, but y'all going to see a new side of Zoe next year. Competitive Zoe coming, starting in October. I'm telling y'all right now, competitive Zoe is on your way. Will Dawkins is the author of the book, The 10 Tank Commandments. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. Anyways, today, Juju Reese, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 stocks, Leaky Black. It was just, honestly, the Bub Carrington and Bilal Coulibaly show. Bilal Coulibaly, man. Bilal Coulibaly did it. Like, he took advantage, finally, of March basketball, April basketball. Also, he was also healthy for March basketball and April basketball. Past number of years, he hasn't been. He's never had this opportunity. So the fact that he's now healthy and he took advantage of it, I see Bilal now showing shades, but the key word being consistently, finally. And I've always been on this train, the Bilal train, but being that key difference maker. As of right now, I have Bilal, and I hate to say this word, but damn it, I'm going to say it, entrenched as our starting 2 next year. I have Bilal entrenched over Trey Johnson. And that's no offense to Trey. I think it's just more of just like how, I guess, roster construction, and also of like the lineup. You need somebody next to Trey Young who, mask his defensive woes. But I think if we don't get maybe a guy like DeBonsa, the lineup could very well be, according to my opinion, Trey Young, Coulibaly, Keyshawn George, AD, and Sar, and we're cooking. My second lineup as of right now, the second unit is going to change because definitely the rookie's going to play, and it all depends on where. Like, definitely, like, I guess like out of all the top 5 rookies in this draft class, DeBonsa will have to start, right? I'd like to think. Not have to. He's going to be given a shot to start, DeBonsa. Peterson as well. Maybe Peterson battles Bilal Coulibaly. You know? Boozer and Wilson are the only ones where I'm just like, although I'm high on them, they're not going to start over AD. They're going to be relegated to the backup for now, before, we turn the page with AD, and then they then they'll be given the starting spot. And then it's Acuff, which is like that's a weird one. I like Acuff, but I mean like in regarding his fit with the roster, Acuff coming here would essentially spell the end of Bub Carrington. Like this. As a matter of fact, Will Riley's emergence could also, in my opinion, unfortunately, you never know, cause them or make them think twice of, moving Bub. And that's a whole conversation. That's just with me thinking, I think Will Riley needs the keys next year in the second unit. He needs to be the primary ball handler, in my opinion. And then, I don't know. That's a whole different discussion. Jimmy Goes says Boozer is next year's con. Yeah, no, definitely. But Jimmy, do you think Boozer would start over AD though? Now, just because they're going to be off the bench, I don't think they're going to be relegated to just 18 minutes a game. I like to think Anthony Davis is not going to play. I mean, he's going to hover around 28 to 30 minutes like that. But at the same time, Anthony Davis is going to be held out for precautionary measures a lot next year. A lot. He's not going to play, I like to think, second night of a back-to-back. He's going to have a lot of rest days, which means it would give the backup four, if we get, blessed with Boozer or Wilson, a lot of games for them to actually play starters minutes next year. Well, they'll play 30-plus minutes. So, while it will be temporary for them coming off the bench, I like to think they will still be getting around 24 to 25 minutes a game. That's just me, though. Jimmy Gossas says, I think Bub is more valuable on an intangibles level and would stay over Trey Johnson. Trey would have a higher trade value and easier to move. That's definitely for sure, Jimmy. Trey would definitely have a higher trade value. So then what would you trade Trey Johnson for, though? So what would you what would you like? What compensation are you looking for then for Trey Johnson? If you decide, I like to think you're not actively looking to trade him. I personally would agree to disagree. I don't think I would trade him unless there's an offer for, that's ridiculous. But they're both. I don't know. It's a toughie though. Red Wing says we can finally try to win next game. Yay! Bub is definitely getting traded on draft night, says Base Maryland. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about making a stream about this, just a whole stream about Bub. I really like Bub. I do. Oh, no idea about Trey Johnson trade. Just a thought on Bub. Same off-ball vibe if it came to that. Well, Trey Johnson as well. Obviously he can play off-ball as well. He's developing that facet of his game. But yeah, Bub off-ball. Yes. Today Bub went 6 or 7 from the 3, and overall as a season, especially after tonight's game, he's going to be above 40%. 39.7% from the 3 overall this year. After tonight, it's going to be up to probably 40.5 or something like that. He added this to his bag. Bub did. He added this to his bag. Most likely it will be 2 straight seasons with 82 games played. I don't know. It's a toughie with Bub, man, in my opinion, because I do think he will develop into a really, really, really solid combo guard off the bench. If not possibly a starter, but he will need definitely a Bilal Coulibaly playing next to him. You know what I mean? It sucks. But, somebody just commented this right now. Los Huevos said, need a PF center backup to backup AD. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things. But, we'll see. Leave it at the hands of Will Dawkins. Rich Reloaded says, it's not tough. Trade him. Well, I mean, it's more of, to me, in my opinion, just like I do believe Bub. Like I'm not down on Bub like a lot of people are. And again, to each their own. Respect. But it's more of just like the stock that I have on him, like, and the ceiling that I see for him. I do believe there is a role for him on a playoff team once he reaches his potential. I mean, when are you going to get a 6'4", damn it, near 6'5" combo guard, a mid-range demon, now a three-point specialist, applying rim pressure? I mean, I'm sorry, like I'm gonna bring up the stats in one of these videos, but his game opened up a bit once Trae Young was traded to the Wizards. I've seen how many drives to the rim from Bub, especially today. I was like, I've seen more today than I did like all of November with Bub Carrington. Bub is the heart of intangibles, and Champagne is right there behind him. That value is way too underrated, and I think Bub is still getting better. Yes. Jimmy hit it there. Yes, I'm with you. I am with you. Bub is, and Bub, people forget this. Bub was the youngest player in his draft class, or one of the youngest players in his draft class. He's only 20 years old, dude. He's only 20 years old. He is only 4 months younger than Will Riley, and Will Riley was drafted 1 year after him. Bub is young, and you see his body. He is nowhere near filling out his frame. A guy with all the size, 6'5", 6'9" wingspan. I know they have here 6'4", but he's 6'5", in my opinion. 6'5" with shoes. And you see him already. Just the Trae Young difference and the impact he's made. His game opening up already. Nowhere near out on Bub, man. I think Bub, once he reaches his overall possible prime / ceiling, he'll be a guy that gets you 15-5-5. Sorry, no, 15-5-4. Efficiently. No, the defense is not going to be, you know what I mean? It's not going to be up there. But I can definitely see Bub getting 15-5 and 4 rebounds or 3.8. But Base Maryland's right here. We have no room for him. I mean, I don't know. Again, I think we're going off topic. The main thing, or the main topic at hand, is that we secured this top 5 pick. Now we have, even if we get scorned, we still have a multitude of avenues to improve our team. We talked about Keyshawn George. This was Bilal Coulibaly. Finally, Bilal Coulibaly, in my opinion, in March. This is a block on Gravis. Let's say Gravis Vasquez. On what's his freaking name? Jaimes. Block on him. Get that weak stuff out of here, boy. Look at this. Alley-oop dunk, runs to court. Bilal Coulibaly, in my opinion, in the second half of this year, not in the second, post All-Star break, I think he's realized, obviously we've seen the confidence spike. We see, here, I'm going to show you that right now. Post All-Star break, shooting 38% from the 3 in 22 games. 38% from the 3 in 22 games, and this is going to increase after tonight's game. Big enough sample size, 45% from the field, being an alpha. I think Bilal realized that he is a specimen. I think he's now realizing that when he steps on the floor, he is him athletically. He is now realizing, seeing Justin Champagnie getting all these offensive boards, doing all the little plays. All it takes is heart. All it takes is heart and discipline. And Bilal, seeing that, realized, if Champagnie can do this, I have no excuse not to do that. And this 22-game stretch, post All-Star, he's realizing and he's using his athletic, God-given abilities to his advantage. His size, his frame. I keep saying, I think his upper body strength is underrated. I still think he's going to fill out his frame a bit more. But in general, you see him now attacking the rim and being ultra aggressive. Let me see where it was. Three free throw attempts per game. You know, let me see what people are saying. We got to get bigs during free agency, says Base Maryland. It's AJ DeBonsa or bust. You need a dynamic wing players to win championships. Trey Johnson needs summer league reps, says Jeremiah. I feel Peterson is the best fit in the draft. He is more efficient than DeBonsa. With Peterson, I need to see how he interviewed, and I need to see those medicals. But most importantly, how he interviews. I need to see that. I need those reports to hit with Peterson, because I'm ready to put Peterson at number 2. I'm ready to put Peterson at number 2. I just need to see those interview reports. I need to see. I need to see it. But as of right now, I have him behind Boozer. I mean, but like, just still waiting for him to be number 2. But still, that's a red flag in my opinion, dude. I'm tired of waiting for the Bilal come up. Well, you're not gonna wait anymore. I'm calling it right now, dude. I think he's gonna start next year next to Trae Young. We talked about Josh Robbins. Read the article. Talked about that. Yeah, man. 36 minutes of stream. Let me see if anything said anything. No. I mean, everybody over here, Legion of Hoops, saying the Wizards will finish with the Wizards NBA's worst record. Nothing much. Nothing much. Damn, Jeremiah Fears is balling now. Jeremiah Fears dropped 36. It's all good. It's all good. No, not much. Anyways, let me see what chat's saying. I'm gonna call it quits. Chat's ain't saying anything. Yeah, I mean, people talking about AJ DeBonsa. He is my number 1 player, and he is my number 1 target. He is my number 1 target. Base Maryland says, it's nothing wrong with the kid regarding, I'm assuming, Peterson. He got scared because he felt severe full body cramps, something he never dealt with before. Yeah, no, that's, I mean, true. But I still want to see those interview reports. I still want to see how he fared and how he's going to fare in those interviews. I mean, I'm just waiting to put him at number 2 on my board. I'm just waiting. Talent-wise, he's up there, even with DeBonsa. Last comment of the day goes to Jimmy Go Outside. I got to make a sleepers list at 5. We know about the PGs, but there are going to be some other players that jump into convo. I mean, yeah. It's always like that every year. I mean, this time last year, people thought Ace Bailey was going to be top 3. This time last year, Khan wasn't supposed to go number 4. Conkanipple. You know what I mean? Even Trey Johnson was somewhat of a riser. Oh, no. Well, kind of. Things change. VJ Edgecombe was a riser. You know what I mean? VJ wasn't scheduled to go number 3. The Sixers, for the longest time, thought they were going to take Ace Bailey. And they ended up taking VJ Edgecombe. Things change. I think Kingston Flemings is a sleeper. But it's just this overall frame that scares people away. And rightfully so. I'm not counting out Kingston Flemings, though, being top 5. But I think Wagler is the ideal Dawkins prototype, right? Uptown Drain is going off on Darren Peterson. I hear you. But you know what? with Peterson, the talent is undeniable. The talent is like the talent wise, he does challenge DeBonsa. Oh yeah. It's just more of just the intent, like everything else that comes with it. That is just as important. Anyways, I'm gonna call it quits, dude. We play on Sunday. The last game of the season, against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Cleveland. It is, I believe, at 6 o'clock. Yep, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, dude. So, again, even if we win, we secured the worst record. We'll see if they, unleash dudes like Champagnie, Trey Johnson, free Jaden Hardy. This man's been out for the past couple of games. For what? He didn't do anything wrong. Actually, he did. He's playing too good. We'll see. We'll see if Trey Johnson plays. Coach Keefe ruled out, pretty much basically said Alex Sar's most likely not going to play. We know about Key, AD, Trey Young, I mean. But, this will be the first game this year where, we have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. Go out with the bang. Go out with the bang. Come in to Cleveland and upset them at home. Fuck it. Go out. Play Champagnie. He deserved 35 minutes. Play Champagnie. Play the Vooch. Free Vooch. This man, Vooch, hasn't played in how many long? You know what I mean? We'll see who actually plays now that there's nothing to lose against the Cavaliers. But nonetheless, like how Jeremiah just said right now, and everybody else in the chat, tank completed. Done. Round of applause. Round of applause to Dawkins, but most importantly, round of applause to Coach Keefe. Whether Coach Keefe is here next year or not, Coach Keefe has done his job since replacing Wes Unseld Jr. when he got fired in February. In 2023, I think, was it? Coach Keefe has done his job. I'm going to make a video tomorrow about this. Coach Keefe will have a special place in my Wizards fandom history, whatever the hell. Especially if we land a deserved top 3 pick. Coach Keefe did his thing. I know there's flaws with him, but damn it, he ensured that we lost, especially in March and April. He developed the Young Bucks. I'm sorry, I saw a sophomore gain from Sarge. I see a lot of people saying, oh, development was, sacrificed. Yeah, it was, especially in the second half of the season, but it was sacrificed for the betterment of our team and our future. It wasn't sacrificed for nothing. It was sacrificed, if all goes well, for possibly Boozer or DeBonsa, Coach Keefe, round of applause to Coach Keefe, man. Round of applause, Coach Keefe. I have no ill will towards him, much respect. He followed orders, and he followed orders to a T. How many times do you have to go to work and your boss tells you, that client, screw her. Respond to that email 3 days later. How about that? And you're just like, what? I don't want to do that. We're going to, put out bad integrity to our... Screw that client. I know what I'm doing. And you don't send that email for 3 days. The client gets pissed off at you. But you know what? He followed orders. He followed orders so well that we haven't even gotten fined this year for tanking. Let that sink in. We haven't even gotten fined. The Pacers and Jazz got fined. We sneaked out of one. I want Coach Keefe here next year. If he's not a coach, I mean, I've been team, let's get a new coach and respect the Coach Keefe. But I want him here in some sort of capacity. But damn it, we've been asking each other for how long now? Who's the tank commander? Who's the tank commander for us this year? No. I think the tank commander has been in front of our faces the entire time. I think it's been Coach Keefe. A strategic tank commander, Coach Keefe, along with Will Dawkins. since 2023, he's gotten us where we need to go. 15, 18, 17 dubs. Now it's all up to May 10th. Now we know we got a floor of 5, so we can at least sleep well. But still, job's not done. Phase 1 is done. Phase 2 is coming. Take care, everybody. Peace, y'all. If you enjoyed the stream, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Conman says, Dirty, what pick we're going to land? Let me say it again. Conman says, Dirty, what pick do you think we're going to land? Number 1. Peace. JK, probably number 3.